You guys, I got some bad news. Today I made mistake 32 of my reefing journey. You see, this is one of my 5-gallon jugs of water. And this weighs 45 pounds, I think, 5 gallons away. So I'll look it up on Google. It's actually 41.73 pounds. But I think rounding that up to 45 is fine. Thanks, voice over me. So yeah, it weighs that much. Check this out though. I'm just joking. These are completely empty. That's bad because I want to do a water change. In fact, I should do a water change. Now, my true local fish store is 16 minutes away, usually without traffic, but right now it is rush hour. There's a lot of traffic. It's gonna take me well over an hour to get there, and I don't wanna go there just to buy 5 gallons of salt water. And that leaves me with one option. I need to make my own salt water. So this will be interesting because I've never done this before. And to make matters worse too, if I mess up, this could literally crash my entire tank and I could lose hundreds of dollars of coral. So high stakes here. Also, did I mention I've never done this before? But I mean, the idea is simple, right? I figure you take some salt, you take some water, and you put them together, you then stir that concoction for a little bit, and then you're good, right? Look, that's all that BRS TV told me I need to do, so I'm gonna trust them here. If I do mess anything up, please let me know. Also, feel free to subscribe in case you want to see the outcome of my tank after I do put the salt water in, assuming there still is a tank. Now, obviously, the very first part of making salt water is in the name itself. It's the water. And I guess the salt too, but we're gonna start with the water. So step one, let's make some water. Now, because I don't want to drive an hour to my local fish store, we're just gonna order an RO water maker. Just waiting for my RO machine. And eventually when that box came, we opened it up and got right to work. Welcome to my RODI system. This part I know how to do. The one goes in the container. Goes in the container. Nope, it goes in the oh my goodness. Goes in the container. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's supposed to do that. We look in here, we got some water going. Now we just have to wait an hour. And by an hour, I mean a couple hours. I got the water now. It's so much heavier like this. But check this out. Okay. No, that's not gonna happen. There we go, you guys. We got the water, and that means we're on to the next step of this, putting in the salt. Okay, I'm kidding. Let's go get the actual salt now. So to get the salt, you guys already know what that means. A trip to my other local fish store. We're back at Modern Animal. I don't know why I find that joke so funny. We're still going to pack up. So as to be expected, I went into the store looking for specifically the Reef Crystal Instant Ocean salt, but not this much. And so I had a decision to make. Either buy this expensive tub of a ton of salt, way more than I need, or just call everything a loss and drive the 1 hour to my fish store. But then I noticed they had a smaller size in a bag, so crisis averted. And so we got our salt, which means we are now halfway there. But let's talk really quickly about why I got this salt. There is a very specific scientific reason why I got the Reef Crystals Instant Ocean Salt. And that reason is because I saw it on BRS TV one time and I thought, hey, let's use that. That seems cool. Now, it has higher levels of like calcium and magnesium as far as I'm aware. Please don't quote me on this one. But with that said, let's get back to making the salt. Okay, gotta read the instructions carefully because we do not want to mess this up. It says about a half a cup of reef crystals per each US gallon of water. We're doing 5, so that means what, 2.5 gallons? 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups. Reef crystal. Now it looks like this will create a specific gravity of 1.021. I'm looking for close to 1.025, 1.026, right around there. So we may need to use just a little bit extra. Now I will admit, upon inspecting the salt, it was a lot finer than I thought it would be. And it also kind of looked like cocaine. This kind of looks like cocaine. Look, you can't tell me that doesn't look like cocaine. Is this only me? Should put this stuff in some baggies and sell it. But anyways, after all this prep, we have all the ingredients, and so now it is time to begin putting it all together. Okay, cup number 1. Oh gosh, we're spilling some. I'm covering it so you don't see how much I'm losing here. Okay, there we go, that's 1 cup, only 1.5 more to go. All right, now I don't have a half cup measure, so looks like half cup, right? Yeah, kind of, okay. At this point, we're gonna throw in a little return pump to just mix things up in here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of salt still in there, so we're gonna let this bad boy go for a while. Welcome back. Also, yeah, it wasn't even plugged in, so we're gonna find a better spot for this. I'm just joking, it's actually super easy. Ooh. That could have been bad. Okay, it has been close to 24 hours actually of mixing. If you look, everything looks pretty mixed up to me. So the next thing to do is test if this salt water is at the right alkalinity for our tank or if we need to add more salt. And to do that, I have a really special tool. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab it. I present to you the box. Oh, let me show you what's in it. Yeah, it's a refractometer. Bought it for like 15 bucks. We're gonna use that. In the kit, we have a plastic pipette for pipetting, obviously. Then we also have this microfiber cloth that is incredibly soft. It's used to clean the device, but you can also clean your glasses. And then lastly, we have the refractometer device itself. This is what we'll be using along with the other pieces, of course. Oh, nope, we're gonna not embarrass myself right now. Let's just start using it. The process is really simple. We're gonna take a couple drops. We're just gonna put the drops on the refractometer, close the lid. We're gonna point this to the light and look through it. Like a pilot. Say we're pretty good. Did it first time, let's go. Oh, I should also mention, this has been calibrated. That's kind of an important part. So with that, the last thing to do is a water change.